Hello YouTube, 'tis I, Root-1, and this is my submission for challenge number 28 on the Kerbal Space Program Discord. Now, Cadmins, if you don't want to watch this entire video, that's fine. And if you trust my numbers, the final cost came out to be 17,587 funds. So yeah, that's the number I got. You're free to double check it. So this is my launch vehicle to launch a satellite into an orbit with the lowest funds possible. Now, you'll be able to see that this has an upper stage and a lower stage, but I ended up changing that in the final design that I neglected to record. The final design was actually an SSTO using aerospikes and those mammoth engines, which you'll be able to see in a few seconds. And the idea was that all those aerospikes would fire at the same time along with that mammoth, as you can see right there. Bad shot of OBS there. But yeah, all those aerospikes fire with those mammoths at sea level, and that provides enough thrust to weight ratio to sort of get you off the pad and sort of cruising a little bit. But then once we sort of get out of the thicker parts of the atmosphere, I go ahead and I deactivate that. Did I say mammoth before? What is it even called? The F1 engines from that came with the Making History? Mastodon. That's what they're called, the Mastodon engines. So yeah, once I get sort of out of the atmosphere a little bit, I can shut that Mastodon down and replace it with the much more efficient aerospikes. So as you can see, I'm now just pushing my apoapsis out of the atmosphere, and I ran into this stupid glitch again, where you can't create maneuver nodes, and you have to like restart your client and everything, and I just couldn't be asked, so I just started burning prograded apoapsis, which gave me a very not perfect orbit, as you can see, and it sort of only barely made it under that 150 kilometer mark. But now get ready for the very best booster landing you have ever seen in your entire life. Alright, I pulled a full SpaceX, I went all out, except SpaceX doesn't do an SSTO, so in that regards, I did better than SpaceX. No, I can't say that, can I? I'm gonna get abused in the comment section if I say that. I did relatively good, but not quite as good as SpaceX. Alright, so I had quite a few problems with re-entry heating on those air brakes, but then I discovered that this thing is actually very stable due to the fact that its center of mass is very low down once all the fuel is drained. So I could just leave those air brakes sort of retracted until the very last moment when sort of all the entry heating had sort of stopped. And as you can see, that heating gauge on that Mastodon engine got pretty high, but I didn't even have to use any fuel to brake myself before it started going back down again. And as you can see, those air brakes are now deployed, and I'm gonna be honest, this is my very first time ever doing an SSTO, and for that matter, ever actually trying to land and recover a booster, and I think I did very well. But as you can see, I sort of I overestimated how many parachutes I would need, so yeah. But with that, the video is pretty much almost over. This was a very short video. So with that, I would like to thank you all very much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and everything, and I will just leave you with my total funds recovered from that mission. Thank you.